am so glad that you're here again today. It's been so long since I've gotten to see you guys, and waiting has been so hard. I am not good at waiting all the time. Waiting is really tough, and I know that you guys probably have to wait for things too, like waiting in line at the grocery store, waiting for your toast to finish toasting, waiting for Christmas to come, waiting for your birthday to come, waiting for the cookies to come out of the oven. That is a really tough one. Waiting is not fun all the time. It's something that we get a lot of practice in, but seems like it's never really easy. Well, Jesus' friends weren't all that good at waiting either. In fact, I'm going to tell you a story about when they were waiting right after Jesus went up to heaven. You guys ready? It's in the Jesus Storybook Bible, and it's called God Sends Help. Jesus' friends and helpers huddled in a stuffy upstairs room. Even though it was sunny outside, the shutters were closed. The door was locked. "Wait in Jerusalem," Jesus had told them. "I'm going to send you a special present." Ooh, waiting for a present is really tough. God's power is going to come into you. God's Holy Spirit is coming. So there they were, waiting. Actually, mostly what they were doing was just being scared and hiding. You can't blame them. Their best friend had left. The important people and leaders were after them. And Jesus had given them a job they didn't know how to do. As they waited, they were praying and remembering how from the beginning God had been working out his secret rescue plan. Suddenly, a strong wind filled the room, whistling through the walls, rustling the straw on the floor, and there, on everyone's heads, shining in the gloom, were flickering flames. Fire that didn't hurt or burn. That's so crazy. And something more. Inside their hearts, they felt a strange heat, almost as if the coldness and hardness were melting away. As if their broken hearts were mending, and God was giving them brand new hearts. Hearts that could work properly. How it happened, they didn't know, but they knew God's power had struck their hearts ablaze, and Jesus himself was coming to live inside them. They had seen Jesus go away, but now he was closer than he had ever been inside their hearts, and this time nothing could separate them. Jesus would always be there with them, loving them, whispering the promise that would get rid of all the poison and terrible lie and the sickness in their hearts. God's wonderful promise to them: "You are my child, and I love you. Make your home in me as I make my home in you," Jesus had said. Could it be? Heaven was coming into their hearts. They threw open the shutters. Sunlight flooded into their room as love had flooded into their hearts, and the little room was filled with happy noises, dancing feet, singing, laughing. They unlocked the door and surged out into the streets as if they had never been afraid. Peter spoke in a loud voice so everyone could hear. "Jesus died for you," he said, "because he loves you. But God made him alive again. He has rescued you." People stopped and listened. The words sank deep into their hearts and worked like a medicine that makes you well, like the antidote to a deadly poison, like the kiss that wakes you up from a deep sleep. "Stop running away from God," Peter said. "Run to him instead, so he can love you and make you free." And Peter told them the wonderful story of God's love. God's never stopping, never giving up, unbreaking, always and forever love. How Jesus had come, all that had happened. There were lots of people from faraway countries in Jerusalem. They couldn't speak the same language, but as they listened to Peter, everyone could understand what he was saying in their own languages. Many people believed and became Jesus' new friends and helpers, and the wonderful news of Jesus spread like sparks from a fire to villages, towns, cities. Every day more and more people believed, and so it was that the family of God's children, his special people, grew. One man was watching. "I'll stop this," Saul said. But this was God's plan, and nothing in all the world would ever be able to stop it. Whoa, that's so amazing! Peter was so excited about the love that was filled in his heart from Jesus that he just had to tell everybody. And all of Jesus' friends were telling all of their friends about Jesus' amazing love. And then they told other people, and then those people told more people, and then those people told more people. And so many people started to know about the amazing love of Jesus. That is so awesome. And you guys, I know that's a story in the Bible, but you guys can do that too. You can tell your friends about Jesus. And then those friends can tell their friends about Jesus, and those friends can tell their friends about Jesus, until so many people know about the amazing love of Jesus. And all it takes is it starting with just one person. And that one person can be all of you guys. I just love that. Even I can share the love of Jesus with so many people. All right, guys. This week, I want you to try and share Jesus' love with one another, whether it's your siblings or your parents, or maybe you can yell at your neighbor from across the street. Have an awesome week, guys, and stay tuned to see what happens when just one little flame starts to spread. See you later!